There we go. We're getting some viewers. Hey, Tawny. Hey, Lynn. How are you guys? Kendra's here. And my camera is leaning. So, there we go. So, it is Sunday night. And it is a special night because, number one, I'm going live from the bathroom. That's enough to celebrate right there. I'm in Jacksonville, Florida, and I'm in my hotel room, and my child is sleeping, so I'm broadcasting from the bathroom. Yes, indeed. But more importantly, hey Liz, hey Lynn, Mary James is here. More importantly, tonight is our 2-year Magic Beans anniversary. Thank you, Rhonda. So, believe it or not, I have been broadcasting every Sunday night, with the exception of maybe like 4 times when I was out of the country. I shall not talk about my own pants situation. But yeah, I have done pretty much 2 years of weekly Magic Beans events, and I've had the chance to meet lots of you and lots of your guests, and we've learned a lot about essential oils. And so I thought tonight we would celebrate, we'd mix it up a little bit, maybe give away some more prizes. So normally what happens on Magic Beans is if you are a first-time guest, then you comment and tell us that you're a guest and who invited you, and you'll be entered into a drawing to win a rollerball. However, what we're going to do tonight is anybody who asks a question on tonight's Magic Beans will receive an entry into our drawing, and we're going to be giving away 3 essential oils, mystery oils, and you can enter to win by asking a question. Your question can be anything, really, pertaining to my life. It could be pertaining to what it's like to do direct sales or doTERRA as a business. It can be about essential oils. There's pretty much no closed topics unless I change my mind, which I am at liberty to do at any moment. But I'd like to just answer your questions. You probably have questions for me. I'd love to give you the chance to ask them, and that will give you a drawing entry. If you are a first-time guest and you do comment that you are a guest and you tag the person who invited you, we will also enter you into a drawing for a roller bottle recipe. Thank you for all the happy anniversaries. Ooh, we have a question from Diane. When are you moving? Apparently I am moving on April 25th. That is moving day. We're very excited. We are tired of being in our RV, and that happens when you're done. We've been in there pretty much full time since about September, and we're ready to settle down a bit and have some more space, and have some space in between us, because yeah, it's a long time. So that's a great question, and you are now entered into the drawing, and we're just getting warmed up. So get your questions. I know you've got questions. I don't care what it is. You can ask me it. What was your big takeaway from the leaders meeting? Ooh, so that's a great question, Tanya. What a great question. So number one, a little birdie told me that the trim shakes are being reformulated. Now, everybody knows that I love the trim shakes, but there are some ingredients that I'd love to see updated, and apparently that is a big priority. So I took that away. I also took away from the leaders meeting that just a renewed sense of how our company is really trying to change the world. We were just talking about how in Kenya, that's really one of our newest partners for co-impact sourcing. We were talking about how there were some accidents where people were literally lost limbs because of crocodiles while they were trying to get water, because they have to walk a long distance to get fresh water, and I don't really know how fresh it is, in order to provide water for their families. And also lots of women actually become sexually assaulted by when they go to fetch water. And so we built a bridge so they could go over that area, and we're providing them sources of clean water so that they don't have to go through these unsafe things just to get water, like a very basic thing that we take for granted. So that is why I'm just continually proud of what we do in the world when we're acquiring our essential oils. We're not just trying to sell people stuff and make money. We're literally trying to change the world for you that uses the oils, and also for the people that grow them for us. And so that was one of the biggest things that I took away from the situation. All right, more questions are rolling in. Let's see, what was your initial protocol when you started using doTERRA that changed your life? Your story is inspiring. Thank you, Sharon. Honestly, I used mostly the top 10 oils, the oils that are in the Home Essentials kit. So lemon, lavender, peppermint, On Guard, Melaleuca, Deep Blue, Digestin. Like, I got those oils and I really tried to use them for as many things as I could. So they made a huge difference in my life. I would say those oils, in addition to the Clary Calm oil, were probably some of the most impactful. The very first oil I started using regularly was lemon in my water, and that was like seriously huge life changes. And excuse me, when I say I was using it in my water, I mean that I was consuming about 10 to 15 drops a day throughout the day in my water, and just that alone was life changing. Diffusing On Guard was life changing. Digestin giving me back my life to where I could like digest food again. Frankincense made a huge impact on my brain health. And then after I'd been using the oils and I saw lots of improvements, a new product called DDR Prime came out that literally like in 60 days just revolutionized my brain health. And so those are some of my favorites. Good question. I feel like I missed one. Oh, my son has always been constipated. We started him on PB Assist and now he has diarrhea. Is that normal? Cleaning him out maybe. I would say that his body's trying to find a balance. And so I don't know if you're regularly using Digestin, but so PB Assist is not an essential oil. And so I would use an essential oil to help bring the body into balance. Maybe use some Motivate over the lower abdominal area as well. And I would think about maybe using a little bit over his belly before each meal, just to assist his body in the digestion process. Pardon me. Let's see. I think I'm gonna get a drink of that lemon water right now. I actually have lemon and lime in there. It's delicious. Okay, what kind of work did I do before oils? So mainly I was in the insurance industry. I did teach school for a little while. I was a music and drama teacher at a private school, but for the most part of my career, I was an insurance agent. I was an insurance underwriter. And then I became disabled pretty young, so I didn't work for many years before I got into the essential oil industry. And actually, I did my best to try to help my husband. He had, we owned a commercial landscaping company, lawn maintenance company, and I tried to help. I did some of the billing and answering some phones and stuff for him as much as I could, but I was pretty much unable to work for several years before oils. Good questions. You guys are gonna make this really interesting. What are your 3 favorite oils? Oh no. Okay. So my 3, I have to say 3. That's so hard. Okay. My favorite blend in the whole wide world is Immortelle. Right there, that one. I feel like it does every single thing. So I really don't ever leave home without it. My favorite single oil is, drum roll, I'm stalling because I'm not sure what to say. I love Douglas fir very, 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 very much. It makes me feel super, super calm, and it's probably because I am a tree hugger at heart. I love trees so much, and it smells like a forest. So I fell in love with it literally the instant I smelled it at convention when it first came out. I use Copaiba quite a bit too, so I'm gonna go with that for number 3. I'll probably change all of that tomorrow. Let's see, what else? I would love to learn and move up in doTERRA. How can I do this? How can you learn and move up in doTERRA? I would plug into your successful active upline and follow the process that they are using. If you have somebody in your upline that's constantly enrolling and rank advancing and all of that, then I would plug into them. I would learn to invite, present, and enroll very, very well and get really good at that. And the best way to get good at it is to do a whole bunch of it over and over and over and over and over and over again. I would be constantly enrolling many, many people every month and plugging them into your upline's community that they already have in place for you so that those people can feel connected. And I would help those people to do the same thing, to make sure they have success with their oils first and foremost, because that's why people get into doTERRA, and then help them to share with their friends so that their friends can have experience with the oils. Those are really my top tips. And I would say that the number one thing that holds people back from doing those things is here. It's in your mind. We pretty much get what we expect in life. And if you believe and expect good things to happen, you expect people to be excited to hear about oils, you expect them to show up for your events, you expect them to sign up and start using oils, I believe you get those things. And so if you're struggling, I would say spend some time in mindset, and I have lots and lots of things I can recommend for mindset. Okay, good question. Does PB Assist give you diarrhea? Oh, I think I already read that one. Did you use LLV? Honestly, I did not use the Lifelong Vitality Pack until really pretty far into my doTERRA journey, and I did not understand the amazingness of that product. And so when I finally started using it, I'll tell you the reason why I started using it. I only used the oils. I was using other brands of supplements that I thought had to be way better quality than doTERRA, because doTERRA is an oil company. What do they know about supplements, right? And then my husband one day he was like, are you ever going to take these? Because they came in our kit that we got. And I'm like, no, go for it. So he started taking them. And then one day I noticed he was kind of complaining about pain, and he was kind of grumpy and tired. And I thought, gosh, it's been a long time since he's been like this. I mean, that's how he had been for a while, but that's been a long time since he had been like this. And I walked past in the kitchen and I saw this little pill container where he would put all his pills for the day, and I noticed that he had missed 3 days of Lifelong Vitality Pack. And it clicked in my head, whoa, like the reason why he's been so much better is he's been taking this, and then he missed it for 3 days and he's back like he was before. And so I told him, I'm like, man, you need to take that, and I'm getting myself some. So I started to take it, and I will never go without it. It's absolutely amazing. And I eat fairly healthy. Like, I would say I'm about 80-20 on how healthy I eat. I eat 20% stuff that's not fantastic, and then 80% I do really, really, really well. So for that extra 20%, I definitely need my Lifelong Vitality. Good question. Let's see. Hey, Kurt, how are you doing? I wouldn't wait till he's like going to the bathroom to use the Digest Star. I would just make it part of his daily health habit, and maybe even put it on first thing in the morning and then with each meal. I don't know if I caught how old he is. I'm not sure if I caught that. Maybe you can give me some more info about his age. Yes, lemon and lime is good. And if you drink it in some sparkling water, sometimes it's like drinking a soda. It's a little bit of a cheat. I've been using lemon in my water and I love it. It makes it easier to drink water. That is so true. Did you say Motivate over the tummy? Yes, I totally meant Motivate. Motivate, if you've ever watched any of my videos about oiling by color, the section of your body between like your pubic bone and the bottom of your belly button is a really good area all the way around your body to apply orange colored labeled oils. And so I really like Motivate for anything with the lower digestive tract. It's absolutely fascinating how that works by color. Hi, Cindy. Oh, good. Amy, I'm glad you're here. Make sure you comment and tag Diane so you can get entered. Kurt really likes the new Siberian fur. Yeah, I do too. I'm a big fan of it. When I had whatever I had going on a couple weeks ago with respiratory, Siberian fur was a huge part of helping me to feel better. Questions. My hands and feet are so dry that they crack open and bleed. Are there any oils that would help with this? Hey, Dawn, good question. I like to tell people that anything that's going on with your skin, you want to look at the inside. And so I would say number one, Lifelong Vitality Pack. The XE Omega in there, the fish oils and everything, is going to be really important for skin health for you. I would also say that if you would get some, let me see if I can find it, if it's in here. I might be hiding it because it's like a really, really special oil. Yeah, I don't see it for some reason. Oh, here it is. I would get some of doTERRA's unscented lotion or fractionated coconut oil, and I would mix it with blue tansy. This oil is so stinking incredible for anything skin. I've been using it on my face. So whenever I do my Virage skincare system, I take the moisturizer, and you can do this too with your hands. or you can just use the regular lotion or the Healing Hands lotion and just add some Blue Tansy oil to it, just like 1 or 2 drops. And what it's really good at is restoring the skin to a normal condition. And so I had broken my foot in a car accident last summer, and when I got my boot off, my foot was disgusting. Like, it was truly disgusting. It looked like, well, it's gross, but I had to peel like all these layers of dry skin off, and then it looked like my foot had been through a meat grinder. Like, it was really gross. And so I remembered at convention, they literally said, Blue Tansy helps restore the skin to a normal condition. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try some. So I did probably like 3 drops in the unscented lotion, rubbed it all over my foot, went to bed. When I woke up in the morning, I seriously felt like the foot fairy had come and brought me a new foot. I remember saying that because it was so weird. Like, it looked like totally different skin. So I would say try that. If they're bleeding, maybe put a little Correctex on there. But then for maintenance, I would do the Blue Tansy and the oil. Let's see, having my first class on Tuesday. Yay, Sherry! I plan to cover lemon, peppermint, and lavender because those are the ones I've used most. Is that a good start? Those are fantastic oils. I would just let people, I would just pass around the top 10 oils, like the ones in the Home Essentials kit, and let people tell you some things that they would like to feel less of or more of, and then look them up in the book and let them know how the top 10 oils will help with those things, because we really want people to start with a kit of top 10 oils, because we know that those will address most of their concerns and help them to get on some daily health habits. Speaking of daily health habits, we started a daily health challenge in doTERRA, and we have a special kit that you can get to help you to get in the habit of doing healthy things every day, like taking your Lifelong Vitality Pack, taking your Terrazyme digestive enzymes, drinking lemon in your water, using your frankincense and your balance. And so if you want more information about that, then contact the person who invited you to watch this or send me a message, because it's a great savings. You can get this health habits kit, and doTERRA is giving away $8,000 in prizes to people who are participating in the challenge for the next 30 days. You take a photo of the products that you're using and use the hashtag that they recommend, and it's just a really cool way to get into some good daily health habits. And that's really how essential oils are going to work best for you, is if you are using them as part of your daily health habits. You don't wait till something's wrong to use oils. I always say oils are not for sick people. I sure wasn't healthy when I started, but I think that my body naturally did what it was supposed to do when it was given the right information. So why would I not want to feel like that every day, right? Sherry, you're going to do absolutely fantastic. You've got an amazing mentor, and she's going to help you have a great event. Let's see. Oh, Robin, you're so kind to me. Robin, I feel the same way about you. You are absolutely amazing. Yay, Angela's a guest. She's in the drawing. Are there B vitamins in the LLV? Yes, there are B vitamins in the LLV. There are B vitamins in the LLV. Avoid sun exposure when using which oils? Citrus oils. And I think cumin. But why on earth you would have cumin on, I don't know. Because it's very hot, and usually you just use it for cooking. But citrus oils. So lemon, lime, tangerine, citrus bliss, bergamot, grapefruit, wild orange. And then you have to also know what is in your blends. Like Forgive now has lemon in it, and so be careful when you put those on topically, like on your chest, and then you have a lower cut shirt and go out in the sun. It can be very attracting to the sun. Now, just to be clear, you can drink the oil in your water, or you can use it somewhere where the sun don't shine. And I mean that in the literal sense, not the figurative sense. You can put it somewhere where the sun's not gonna get to it, and that's fine. It's just where, like on your face or your chest or your hands, where you're gonna get in the sun. So you want to be careful. Let's see, what else? Support for babies after getting immunizations. Julia, I don't know if you are in our members only group, but we have a whole regimen in there specifically for that. But off the top of my head, I would say absolutely help the body's cleansing organs. And so I would say for sure Purify and Zendocrine oil. These are really good oils to help cleanse toxins out of the body. So there's Zendocrine oil, and Purify is somewhere. Here it is. Purify oil. So those two oils. Then I would absolutely 100% support the brain and nervous system with Copaiba and frankincense. And then I would support the immune system with On Guard. Those are off the top of my head. If anyone else has any suggestions to share, I would be more than happy to let you comment and share those. I know Clary Calm is for hormones, but where would you apply it? Okay, so Clary Calm is in a roller. This is Clary Calm, and this is for hormone support. Love this oil so much. I don't miss this oil. I don't miss a day with this oil because it's so wonderful. And honestly, I have never met a woman who has used this consistently that has not felt the same way. Seriously, if you love Clary Calm, let me see your little heart emoticon. Seriously, we're gonna see how many people truly love Clary Calm. So it's in a roller, so it makes it really easy to put it on. And I'll tell you that there's really no wrong place to put it, and that goes for any essential oil. There's no really wrong place to put it, except for like, be careful of sensitive orifices in your body, like your eyeball or inside your ear. So honestly, like I could put Clary Calm right here. That's okay. I could put it on my arm. It would be fine. I would rub it in and it's gonna get in my bloodstream. I try to place the oils kind of like in the area of concern. And so for me, I like to roll it over my lower abdomen, the same place that I told you to put Motivate. Great place in the body to put it, but you know what? You can't always get to that. And I would rather you put this on than not put it on. So if you're wearing like, what do you call those things? Like a jumpsuit? Like a onesie kind of thing. You'd have to take the whole thing off to get to your belly, and I would rather you put this on. So just put it on your ankle. That's another good place for it. The right inside and outside the right ankle is a great place for hormone oils, but don't worry. If you don't know where to put it, just put it. Just put it. It works a lot better outside the bottle than inside. And the other thing is that the bottoms of the feet are always the safest place to apply essential oils, because even if you don't know if, wait a second, let me back up for a second. I only saw like 5 or 6 hearts for Clary Calm. Really? Really? I know there's like hundreds of you watching. I know you all know that Clary Calm's amazing, so I'm gonna need to see like way more hearts than that. Who lost sound? Somebody lost sound. Who was it? I don't know, Mary. Somebody else tell me if you can't hear, because, oh, there we go. People can obviously hear me because the hearts are flowing in for the Clary Calm now. Okay, so what was I saying? Oh, if you don't know if an oil's hot or whatever, if you put it on the bottoms of your feet, you're gonna be safe, okay? So that's always a good place. Best regimen for CRPS. I don't know what CRPS is. Sharon, you're gonna have to tell me what you would like to feel more or less of, okay? So I can help you with that. I have a roller made up of Zendicrine, Motivate, and Bergamot that I roll over my tummy and liver every morning. All right then, that's good. Good. Tawny, who do I need to beg for convention tickets? I'm on the standby list. The best way to find convention tickets is to find people backing out of the tickets they already bought. So you can ask me about some Facebook groups where you can join, or you can probably do a search for like, there's some like buy and sell convention ticket groups. And you can also find hotel rooms and gala tickets and all kinds of stuff. Our convention is sold out for those of you that don't know, but it's okay because you're still going to have a chance to come because people always sell tickets. The other thing that happened this year is that Blue and Presidential Diamonds were able to buy packs of tickets. So they probably have extra ones and they'll be selling them if they can't find a team member who wants them. So make sure you get on those Facebook groups. Yes, Blue Tansy is wonderful. I have a scar on my face. Any oils that may help reduce its appearance? Indeed there is. And it's my favorite oil, Immortelle. Right there. Perfect oil for anything to do with skin. Good question. I have a spot on my face that is rough and raised. What oils would be good for the spot? All of them. I don't know. Spot on my hand that's rough and raised. I mean, I would try some. Have you tried frankincense, Immortelle, Correct X, Immortelle? I don't know. I tend to grab Immortelle for like a lot of stuff like that. My answer to all questions is from now on is Immortelle. Just whatever. It's the answer is Immortelle. Where do you get the challenge info? doTERRA has a Facebook group, so I would follow, not like, but I would follow their Facebook page to get that information. Can you use oils in the CPAP machine? I say no. However, yes, you can, because there is an attachment you can buy that is safe to use with oils. The only reason I say no is because I know it's a lot of, like the tubing is plastic and the mask is plastic, the parts are plastic. I wouldn't want to damage a very expensive machine. Truly, I used to have one and I know. But there is a attachment that you can buy at some of the essential oil supply companies that is specifically designed to be used with oils. And that is fantastic. If you don't have one, go ahead and just get your diffuser and put some Breathe in there and then put it on your nightstand, because the air that you're breathing through your machine has to come through the air that's in the room. and you want it to be oily air. Okay, so that's fine. Mary, my Orlando leadership friend. Aw, the love that happens on our page. What is the greatest challenge you have overcome in your business? I've overcome in my business. I think the belief that I have to look at perfect and act perfect and know everything in order to be successful. I went through a really big struggle when I was already a diamond in doTERRA, and I had lost like 150 pounds before that, and then I got pregnant and gained back 110 pounds out of that 150 that I lost. And I really struggled with for a long time thinking that I didn't deserve to be a diamond and be overweight. That there must be something wrong with me, and that the oils didn't work, and that I was embarrassed. And I was embarrassed to tell my story about how the oils helped me to lose like 110 of those 150 pounds, but then I gained it all back when I was pregnant. But what was cool about it is I realized that we all have things we need to work on, and essential oils doesn't mean that we don't have struggles emotionally and physically. And so I still struggle in that area, and there's lots of reasons why that is, but it's not just a matter of like, hey, take some Slim and Sassy and you'll be fine, or exercise and you'll be fine. I spent all last year before my accident training for a 5K and doing Pilates, and I didn't lose any weight during that. But I felt really great, and I feel like when I feel great, people come up to me and say things like, hey, you look like you lost weight. And I think more important for me is how I feel. Like at the weight I am now, sure, I would love to lose like 50 pounds. I really would, and that's a goal I have. Very soon I'm going to start taking some steps, I think, towards that direction. But more important to me is just being happy and doing what I love and feeling good. If I feel really good, I may feel good at a different weight than someone else. And just because somebody's thin doesn't mean they're healthy. It doesn't mean they're happy. It doesn't mean they're living the life that they want to live either. I know that the weight I am right now and the level of fitness that I am right now is like 1,000,000% better than what it was even like 6 or 7 years ago when I started using the oils. 2 summers ago, I hiked like all the national parks. I've done some pretty intense things like that I couldn't even walk a few years ago. So I do not think I need to be perfect to stand up in front of people and talk about health. If other people think that that's their problem, I know that these oils are wonderful, and a healthy lifestyle is more than how you look on the outside. And so I think that was a big thing I had to overcome. And interestingly, I was already a diamond when I was struggling with that. And so I think we all have things like that we don't feel like we're good enough. That, you know, why would people listen to me? Why would people think that I'm an expert on health? But I think like just being authentic, letting people know that you're a real person and have real problems, and the oils help you to overcome those. I think that's just, that's the way to go. Good question. I was wondering if you need to avoid sun or tanning beds in the Citrus Bliss hand lotion. I would imagine, like, that's a great question, and I don't want to give you the wrong answer. I would imagine that doTERRA wouldn't put it in the lotion unless they had removed that from the Citrus Bliss. So it would have to be like steam distilled citrus to be in a body care product. Otherwise, they wouldn't do that because they don't want a bunch of like angry lotion users running around. But in order to be 100% sure, you should email productsupport@doterra.com and get the official answer. Oh, Pam, what a great question. Will this record so I can watch it again? So all of our magic beans are always recorded, and you can watch the replays in 2 places now. Yay, I'm so excited. You can watch them here on this page by clicking on videos, but they're really hard to share from there. And so now you can get an easy shareable link on my YouTube channel. And I need your help. If every person watching right now would do me a favor and subscribe to my YouTube channel. My YouTube handle is Misdiagnosis, and that was my name like online a long time ago before I was healthy, and I would like to change it to Oil Shares, but I have to have enough subscribers in order for YouTube to let me change my name. So if you will go subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll put a link up here too so that you can find it. What's really cool is you'll be able to see all my content in there, like all my videos, way easier to find them, all the replays that I've done. Plus, very soon I have a new TV show that's going to be airing, and after it is airing live on TV, then the replays of the TV show are going to be on my YouTube channel too. And so you should subscribe anyway. So that's a great question. All right. You look healthy and vibrant. Were your ears burning tonight? We were talking about you and all your oily know-how. You're so kind. Thank you very much. Oils for low platelet count. I would say if you really want to support, Robin, if you want to support healthy blood cells, I really think that using oils like neroli, frankincense, and DDR prime are going to be a big part of that. So that is what I would recommend. You guys are so nice to me. Would the Immortelle be good for brown spots on the face? Yes, and we have this new product called Skin Brightening Gel, and I've been using it on my skin. In addition to Blue Tansy, I'm really excited about the things that I'm seeing in my skin lately. Like, I'm getting older and I feel like my skin's getting younger. I'm not kidding. So those are the things I would recommend. All right, I think we're running out of time. We are. So I'm going to close, but I will come back and answer questions that the live viewers have asked after the close. I don't want to keep you too late, but I want to tell you that this is such an amazing time to get started with doTERRA. Get your top 10 oils so you can have a story like this in like a year or two about how your health has completely changed. And get the top 10 oils. Get yourself a home essentials kit in your home. Start using the oils every day. Join this daily health habits challenge so you can learn how to do that. And the person who invited you to watch this video, like if a friend invited you, ask them to help you get started, because your friend cared about you and they invited you here. And guess what? doTERRA has this really cool promotion where if you get your starter kit right now, you get $50 in free oils, and so does the friend that referred you. So make sure the friend that referred you gets some, okay? Don't give it to some random stranger. Now, if you don't have a person and I am your random stranger, I will be your friend. You watch and see. If you are looking for somebody to help you, I love helping new people get started. It's one of my favorite things, and I will be there to help you learn how to use your oils, and I will take really, really good care of you. So send me a private message and I'll help you get your $50 in free oils, plus some other goodies from me, okay? Thank you so much for being here and celebrating 2 years of consistent sharing on our Facebook group. And I look forward to many, many more years with you guys. Have a wonderful night and shine on.